What's good, YouTube family? This your God Bless One. Thank you for watching another video of I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Look, y'all, do me a favor and hit that like button and that notification bell. Lil Boosie talks about the Michael Jackson situation. The quote-unquote Michael Jackson situation. All the federal agencies, all the way from the FBI, CIA, everybody's done their due diligence, and all the investigations come Michael Jackson is innocent of all charges. Not what I'm saying. Don't know what happened. Wasn't there in the night in questions. I'm just telling you facts. This is why Michael Jackson defeated his case, because he was found innocent on everything because there was no evidence. But it didn't stop Michael Jackson from giving a $20 million settlement. And people don't realize, well, back then Michael was making filthy money, educational purpose, meaning that so much, it's like he was printing money back then. So he thought by giving 20 million to this family, everything will go away. It actually opened a Pandora box for a lot of people to exploit Michael Jackson. Now, unbeknownst to Boosie, he didn't know about that. All he knows is only one trajectory, and that's Michael Jackson being a grown man saying he still sleeps with y'all know what. I gotta watch it because of YouTube guidelines. I'm not gonna say KID, you know what, educational purpose. So I'm gonna follow the guidelines and try to articulate myself in the best way possible, governed by YouTube. Now, with Boosie, he goes on, I'm not going to say a rhetoric, because he actually does a well thought out response. And this is his personal opinion that people actually, I think a lot of people are going to agree with Boosie. You're going to have Michael Jackson fans mad at him. He makes sure he clarifies that I don't want Michael Jackson fans getting mad at me. So let me go ahead and play this video right quick.
Well, we also went deep into the Michael Jackson case. And this was an interesting one. Because essentially, I talked to the private investigator, Scott Ross, who was there to essentially get all the facts of the matter. And what he told me that was interesting was, you know, like the 13-year-old victim, you know, the boy that was sort of in the center of this whole criminal case that they say that Michael Jackson molested him and so forth. The private investigator found out that the boy's mother was caught stealing at JCPenney.
I'm gonna pause that again because I feel like Vlad TV, I don't want to copyright infringe on it, but I'm gonna fast forward to more of the root of the problem.
That she couldn't actually take the stand to avoid self-incrimination. And ultimately, all 14 charges that Michael Jackson was charged with were thrown out. He was found not guilty.
Not guilty. Y'all got.
Do you think Michael Jackson ultimately did it, or do you think that he got railroaded like Bill Cosby?
Watch his response.
I don't know. I wouldn't too far.
I'm gonna rewind it again. Boosie, if you could see Boosie's facial reaction, he ain't rocking with Michael at all. His reaction tells me everything I need to know on how he personally feels about the king of pop. Rest in peace to Mike.
I wouldn't too far on Michael Jackson's actions, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't too far on his actions, you know. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to get drugged by I don't want to get drugged by Mike fans, his accused actions. I don't want to get drugged by Mike fans and shit like that.
You know Michael Jackson fans is gonna they're gonna be all over Boosie on this one. Y'all already know it, bro. Let's not even cap.
I'm not gonna say he was a rape or child rape.
Educational
like
purpose.
That, but you know, I just feel like, you know, he surrounded himself with kids, and it's a good possibility. I'm gonna say that.
Boosie is basically saying, let me rewind it again. Hold on.
With kids, and it's a good, you know, he surrounded himself with kids, and it's a good possibility. With kids, and it's a good possibility. He surrounded himself with kids, and it's a good possibility. I'm gonna say that.
Boosie probably feels like this. Look, man. Whether Mike is winning his cases or not, I'm not tripping on the cases. I probably feel like the cases, not me, I'm telling you what Boosie's thinking. Boosie's probably thinking, I probably think Michael Jackson is innocent and guilty, but it's more of I'm a grown man that sleeps with women, not, you know, young, you know what, in the bed. So Boosie feels like Michael Jackson is crossing a lot of lines like this. A lot of us feel like this. I've always felt Michael Jackson was innocent of these slandering charges and cases. I've always felt that Michael Jackson is guilty. But here's the part of this that made me reserve and take a seat back. And I mean, it's innocent. I'm sorry. I always felt Michael Jackson was innocent. I apologize. I'm smoking on some Zaza. I'm everywhere today. But I would sit back and look at the situation like, damn, man, this is not what you could see that could be done in a proper manner. Michael Jackson is out here sleeping in the bedroom with y'all know what, and that always was disturbing to me, bro. Like, these are not biologically your kids, none of that, bro. Like, why, like, bro, but to internalize that, I don't even want to know why that made Michael Jackson comfortable. I know they're gonna say he didn't have a childhood and all that. Like I said, he is a grown man. He doesn't suffer from any deficiencies up here that makes him think he's of a adolescent's age. So what is he doing? So when Boosie responses like that, you're gonna get a cut answer, a real answer. That means YouTube, if you're listening, that cut reference I'm making is to the realness and the answer that the artist Lil Boosie is about to give. Now pay attention to the rest of this interview.
Well, yeah, I mean, having a whole bunch of kids
sleeping in the bed with kids, you know what I'm saying, every night, you know, for years and things like that. You know, I sleep in the bed, you know, with a woman because I like being in the bed with a woman. You know, sleep in the bed with women because I like being in bed with women. You know, when you lay down, you know, that's your safe cake. That's your safe key. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we'll ultimately never know. I mean, at this point,
Boosie basically feels like it's a possibility for Michael Jackson to be guilty of the case. Let's not go out our way to have a fake outrage and act like we don't know many people who feel that way as well, that Michael Jackson is guilty. I don't personally feel he's guilty. I just think he's weird. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I think he's weird for things like that. People never have a real answer when I ask them, why is he sleeping with y'all know what? But it's not like that, is it? Nigga, I don't care what. You let him babysit yours. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, it's always been weird. But I'm not going to get out my way and try to condemn Boosie for saying that. It's not like Boosie, you know what I'm saying, is trying to be this knowledgeable person and all that. His perspective is it makes him feel right because no grown man should be sleeping with adolescents, educational purpose. So for Boosie, he feels very comfortable to feel that Mike might be guilty. You gotta look at it through his eyes. He's a father out here, and in his mind, a grown man should be sleeping in the bed with a woman. You know, it shouldn't be with y'all know what. So his mindset is everywhere right now, like a lot of people I grew up with who felt the same way like Boosie. So I actually feel like it's a fair question. Mike put himself in that situation. I don't personally feel Mike is guilty at all. You've seen the case. But I do feel like it's his fault he got in that situation. I don't feel sorry for him, if you want me to be honest with you. Rest in peace to Mike. I'm not talking about Mike the artist or none of that. We're talking about the man who got in this situation that's unbeknownst to us what happened those nights. But I feel like he is innocent based on the evidence. But he put himself in that, man. That's like my dad said, learn how you walk out here, man. Don't put yourself in these type of situations and you won't be in there. Look, I'm your God bless one, man. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed, gang.